You must know that if you have a vehicle, that can be your hotel. Even if you have 4 kids in the car, you can do this. Well, let's get started with another fun-filled video. High five, virtual high five. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up and watch it all the way through. Let's go. There is a hurricane that is set to hit Florida this week. And I read an article about why some people are not leaving as soon as they should. They're not evacuating like they're asking them to, because this is really huge. Category 5. Now, it may come down. I don't know. You know, there's live updates online on this hurricane. I am very concerned about it. There's something weird going on in this nation. Yeah, especially near this election. Okay? Okay, I know we're all thinking it. Maybe not all of us, but a lot of us are that are watching me. Well, one of the reasons that I saw, and it was listed a few times, was that there was no place to book a hotel, to take their family or themselves to a hotel. So they're delaying until they can get a hotel. No. I have talked about this. So, and I know that this is a subject I've already discussed here and there, but let me visit it again because I got new viewers and I want to remind you, this is the real deal, people. We don't know when this is ever going to hit. You don't know when it's going to hit your area. You think, well, I'm in a disaster-free zone. That's what they thought in North Carolina too. They did not expect flooding. There's a lot of questions going on. There really are questions in my mind too. And there are, and I will say it. A lot of people don't want to say it, but I'm gonna do it. People say, well, how can that be? Oh, come on, people. There are weather weapons that have been available and have been used before. It's there. It's a device, a HARP. It's a device that can be used. Now, I have no proof it's being used, but it seems awful weird. And a lot of people are saying the same thing. Is this another Maui? Is this should we have painted our roofs blue? Or you know what I'm saying? Okay, so there's a lot going on. So who is safe? And are you safe everywhere? I say no, not anymore. Not anymore. So here's what I'm going to suggest. If you need to evacuate, you know something's coming, and if your only option is to get a hotel room and book it somewhere away, wrong, okay? Look, this is my minivan, and I live in a minivan. I have for 7 years. Actually, it's going on 8 now. Oh my gosh. So I live in it and I choose to do it full time. Well, I did choose to do it in the beginning. Now it's become money. I mean, I don't think anymore I can or want to afford an apartment where there's average, and the lowest in this area in Arizona is like $1,500 for a 1-bedroom. Yeah. And that's probably not in a good area where you're probably going to get some really nasty neighbors. You really got to go higher up in price to be secured of good neighbors, less strife, less friction, less stress living there. Okay, so you can do this. You can get your vehicle ready. If you only have a sedan, you can do this. You need to keep things. Okay, here's what I suggest. You need to keep in your garage or an area in your home, you need to keep these things. You need to keep water. You know, whether it's the little things of water or some gallons of water. Okay? And you need to keep them there. I say 7 gallons. Okay? Also, you need to keep some food supplies. Whether it be, it could be little packets of rice with some packets of tuna that you can put the tuna inside the packets of rice, stir it up, have little cups or something for your kids or whatever, and pass it out with some spoons. Okay, maybe some plastic spoons that you can throw away. Have your paper towels. I'm just going to pull things out. You need to have a spray bottle. That's what that is. I couldn't think of the name of it. A spray bottle. Put some alcohol or some white vinegar in it halfway. Fill the rest up with water. You need to have that. You need to have... Go ahead and get one of these. It's a fire stop. Yeah, have one of these just in case. Yeah. You need to have some plates. Maybe get some paper plates and put them in there. With some napkins and some plastic cutlery and some paper towels. Put them off to the side, whether it's in your garage or in a room in your home. I would say maybe get a big bin. I've got a big bin down here, the big one. That way you could store the stuff in there. That way you and your oldest child or your husband, your boyfriend, each pick it up and put it in the trunk or put it in the back seat or something. That way you have it in there. And then you can drive. What else are you going to need? You're going to need a good flashlight. Most people have one. Have one in that area. That way, you know what? You don't have to run around the house trying to find everything. Go buy another flashlight just for that purpose. And always have it in your bin. Okay? Now, you're going to need a power charger. Now, you can get... This pillow has a life of its own. But this is... Yeah. Keep it charged up at all times. And you could be charging 2 phones at the same time. Yeah, lightweight, and you put it in there. Always make sure that it's charged. And have some extra cords, because you don't want to run around trying to find all these things at the last minute. Go buy some extra cords and keep them in your bin. Just keep them in there, okay? You need a can opener. Yeah. I'll just show these to you so you can remember. A lot of you are visual learners. So am I. A can opener. Yeah. I suggest that you get yourself a stove. I really do. That way you can make your own coffee. This is lightweight. This is no big deal. You could stick this in the trunk. This is a portable, this is a butane stove. So I'll leave the link for this. And you want to go ahead, you can get this at Walmart. Look at that. But you could also heat some soup up in here. Lightweight. Stainless steel. You want to have, if you drink coffee, you want to have some coffee. Now what I do is I bought one of these, I can leave the link for it. This is a coffee filter. It's so lightweight. Oh my gosh. This is a quarter of a, this is 100th of an ounce, right? But it's got the little wings. So you can put it here. Put your coffee grounds in there and then pour hot water over it. When you're done, it's got a little handle thing that you can pick it up like that. Yeah. And then just dump it out when you're done. And have yourself some coffee. They've got little creamers, like in the grocery store. Put some of those in your bin with some coffee, with your coffee filter. And if you're a tea drinker, get some tea and put it in there. Also, some candy. I know I'm not a candy freak, but if you've got kids or whatever and you're freaking out, sometimes candy can make you feel better, a little better. If you want to really feel better, and you still get the candy ordeal, right? But it's really good for you, you can do the chocolate. This is actually good for you. You know what I read about this? Is that they've done studies. Eating this on a daily basis, like a little bit of this every day, over time, it stimulates your stem cells to grow and go where they're needed to repair your body. Oh my goodness. Yes, I've been keeping this around for sure. Have some cans of soup. Yeah. You know, I have intelligent viewers, okay? You guys are really intelligent. I know you are. So you go through the grocery store with a fine-tooth comb and look for things. Don't get great big bags of things, but you want to have something to evacuate. Now, if a lot of those people in North Carolina knew that that was coming, they could have possibly evacuated, right? But I don't know what it was like up in the mountains. I don't know what it's like to live up in the hills in the Appalachia area of the country. How easy would it have been for them to evacuate? A lot of them use mules and horses to get around up there. So I don't know how easy it could have been. But if there was any way you could have driven out and they knew that that was coming, the floods were coming, and that dams would break and they could drive out, or even get out with a mule and put everybody on horses and get out. I don't know. Because I don't know the area. But I do know that, like, in a case like in Florida, and you're saying, well, I can't leave until I book a room. No, you need to put your bins, have your stuff ready to go. Because I'm telling you, we never know when it's going to come to our area, right? We don't know when it's going to come. It could come anywhere at any time. This is what I'm saying. We don't know why these things are happening. And in certain areas, it's very suspect. So if you're in a suspect area, it could happen. Who knows? So yes, you need to get things together. See, you could get the, I do love these lightings. I can leave a link for this, that you can hang these up. Yeah. I mean, I can hang this up right here. There you go. Yeah. It's USB charged. So let me get this back. Yeah, it's a touch. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, you need a knife to cut with. You need, let's do the 5 C's. Cutlery, cordage, yes. Cover, get yourself some cordage and a tarp, just in case. Put a tarp in your bin, a nice, good, get a heavy duty tarp. The gray one's heavy duty, a little bit heavier, a little more expensive, but I think they're worth it and you can use it over and over again. So we got cutting, cordage, cover, containers. I showed you one of the containers. And then the last C is combustion. You need something to make fire. You just might need to do that. So you want to go get some big lighters. They're lightweight and they're so useful. If nothing else, you can get a candle or get yourself a flint. And magnesium and flint. Yeah. It depends on how, I don't know, rugged you want to go. But big lighters work. I've got a whole bunch of them. I've got them in a baggie down there. I've got like 6 or 7 of them. And every once in a while, I test them to make sure, to see if I need to replace them, because they've been there for quite a while. So these are the things I would suggest. I want to remind you to do this. Are you listening? Are you? Look at me. Look at me. Okay. Look at me. You need to do this. Quit putting it off. Okay. And especially being in Florida with hurricanes coming up, or Texas, or Missouri, the Tornado Alley, things like that. Yeah. You are flooding. You need to do this. So I want you to put this down, write it down on your notebook. I want you to get started right after you watch this, okay? Okay, I do have a letter here, and I was going to talk about this, and I got this today. This is from Chris Teal, 1783. I saw firsthand the hurricane destruction in North Carolina from Banner Elk to Bakerville, and it is a horrible mess. I've never seen so many trees down, roads washed away, and bridges gone. Also amazed at the amount of supplies and helping hands coming in from all over long before government showed up. Churches are currently full. Folks working tirelessly, receiving and gifting donations. So many local perished, buried in mudslides and carried off in the flooded creeks. However, if house dwellers prepared like you, Lee, they are surviving until riders on the four-wheelers and horses reach them. Everyone needs to have emergency van life, aka camping gear. Yeah, I just got this today, and I was already going to talk about this because I read that article about why some people are delaying evacuation. Never just rely on a hotel room. You must know that if you have a vehicle, that can be your hotel. Even if you have 4 kids in the car, you can do this. You can put something, even if it's a sedan, you can do this. Because you really got to get out of there. And you can put everything in the trunk. You put and you need extra clothing for the kids and yourself. So you got to have the certain gear. But you know what you need. Just don't overdo it if it's an evacuation. But get out. And don't just rely on a hotel. Yeah. So this is my, you must do this. This is my, not just reminder, this is my, I'm going to boss you around a little bit. You got to do this. This is something that's necessary. I mean, this isn't a request. This is an order. That's what I was coming about. This is your order, okay? Sergeant Lee, this is ordering you to get going as soon as you get done watching this. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. I love that you spent some time with me today. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And you do have your orders now, okay? I expect you, if you're in a home, to get things together so that you can throw them in your vehicle and get out of Dodge, okay? Okay. I love you guys. Bye. Till tomorrow.